Okay, so the new Superman trailer just dropped, and it's just not new footage. This is DC's real kickoff to their marketing rollout for the movie this summer. I mean, hey, we're already seeing it. From fast food promos to pet store tie-ins, this movie is covering every angle, and now the trailer finally gives us the real tone for what they're going for in this movie. So let's break it down and find out what this trailer means for the merch, the promos, and the hype cycle that is fully underway for this summer's Superman movie. What really stood out to me about this trailer is not what was in it really, like the new characters, the plot developments, all that stuff, but mainly what it did was show me how they're wanting us to feel about Superman, and I think that they have done a great job with this trailer in particular. And then you kick it over here to another point I wanted to talk about where I mentioned before, and we talked about this in the Dairy Queen promotion. We talked about this with, how they're marketing this movie is now we got Clark Kent with Ma and Pa Kent. She makes this comment about like, hey, I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you. It's just that energy of it that continuously kind of puts you in that frame of mind of this is going to be a family film. And I think that it's no secret that they are constantly kind of showing Ma and Pa Kent in the trailers, especially in this one, we get our first like interaction with those characters. And I just think that's really smart. And again, I keep stressing, man, they're going for this to be a summer blockbuster movie. Yes, of course it is. It's Superman. It's coming out July 11th, but they're really focusing on this being a family film. And I think that it's going to have a lot of humor. It's going to have a lot of heart. And they continuously put that in the marketing material and in the promotions. And this trailer does such a great job of setting the tone for what we're finally going to get from James Gunn's Superman. I don't think the first trailer did a good job of telling us the tone of that. I think it kind of was a misstep there. But this trailer really is starting to come together, and plus with the other marketing material we've seen from the movie, which we're about to get into. But the last thing I wanted to talk about was obviously we got a mid-bark here, but we got this scene here with Crypto, and I think that with Crypto, he's going to be a huge part of this film, obviously, and we saw that with the new Milkbone promotion. But the fact that they keep putting him front and center, he's going to be involved in some memorable scenes. I mean, if we know James Gunn, we know he's going to do great things with characters like this. We saw what he did with Rocket. We see what he does with characters like this. And to give this dog this personality and just to see Crypto on screen is going to be really cool. So you can kind of see how this movie, it kind of starts out with the conversation between Lois and Clark, and then everything that happens action-wise. I really like how it's in the daytime. All this action is in the daytime, and it's in broad daylight, and I think that's just so cool for Superman to have that. I mean, I love the color grading. I actually think the bright colors are amazing. I think it's a great fit for this story, and I loved this scene here with him getting help from civilians. He's looking up, just like we saw with the poster, look up, and just have that constant thing, that reminder of the movie and the marketing right there. So, like I said, I just love that, and I love how we have Crypto here. You see how he's getting crazy right here. And the thing with Crypto, too, is we talked about this with the Milkbone ad. We talked about this with the promotion with Milkbone, and if you want to check out that video, I'll link it in the description below where we talked about this at length. But that's, again, you're seeing how they're pushing out every marketing thing we're getting, all the promotions. We're getting that Superman symbol. Now we're getting Crypto. We're getting the cape. We're getting that. It just feels like an old-school marketing campaign, which makes sense because it's like this traditional marketing campaign, this traditional promotional rollout. And this trailer kind of signals that hype of like, this is going to be the rollout from here till the movie comes out, and then even a few weeks after that. So we're just now getting in that big push that they're going to be pushing the whole summer. You're going to see this trailer in front of pretty much every movie you go see this summer. So the rollout is happening as we speak. And we kind of even go over here, like I said, with Dairy Queen. This comes out late May. So they're already getting a lot of good brand recognition out early. And we kind of even look at it with our merchandise. And again, this launched, I think this launched back in December, but this is kind of the Superman official merchandise on the DC shop. And once again, man, you're just seeing it. Superman, the new symbol, all this different stuff. And you just see those blues, that bright color, and even with the marketing material, the promotional material, you're seeing this bright color. You're seeing Crypto. You're seeing Look Up. You're seeing the Superman symbol. And I just think it's a really smart thing. And you even see these with these coffee mugs. I mean, the bright colors, the red, the blue, the yellow. I just think it's great. And they're really focusing a lot on these characters. And even when you go to like the toys, so when we're talking about the toys and we're talking about how they're kind of pushing that, this is McFarlane, and you can see the kaiju here, you can see Superman, you can see Metamorpho, And you can even see another Superman figure here. And I think what's really interesting about this is that you can just constantly see the brand recognition here with the Superman symbol, with crypto. So that is just a constant reminder of how they're focusing this whole promotional push. And then when we kick it back to the trailer, we got great scenes here. And the stuff we haven't even seen a lot of, they're kind of keeping Lex Luthor a little bit of a hidden secret here. I don't know why that is. There's got to be surprises in the movie. But even a character like Lex Luthor with Nicholas Hoult playing him, you got Mr. Terrific on a cool scene here. Again, all this stuff is happening in the broad daylight, which I really like. I think it adds to that summer feel, that American Midwest feel that they're kind of going for with certain scenes. And even this scene right here at the baseball field, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some baseball tie-ins during the MLB season, because the MLB will be the big sport going on during the summer when this movie comes out. And, this movie coming out a little bit after the July 4th weekend, we're still going to have that kind of feel, that summer feel. This is right before school is going to be starting, so we're right in the midst of summer in July. So again, I think they're doing a really good job with just kind of showing that this is a new thing. It's a colorful thing. I personally think it's really smart that they're using this color grading for the movie, and I just think it looks really good. And we kind of see this image right here with the stuff going on in the background, and again, the colorful stuff, the yellow phone, the yellow outfit, like, we're seeing a lot of that throughout. We even see this with these scenes, and, again, sky parting ways, the sun coming out, and I think that tells a lot about what we're going to get with the character, what we're going to get with the movie, and what we're going to continue to get with the promotional rollout. And we're going to continue to cover this stuff on the channel because Superman is just getting started with their big hype promotional rollout. It's in full swing. So we're going to continue to get stuff. We're going to continue to get promotional tie-ins. We're going to continue to get a lot of cool stuff, and we're going to cover it on the channel. And we've already covered a few videos on the channel, as I mentioned before. So definitely check those out if you're into that. And I'm excited to see what happens, man. I definitely think there's going to be more partnerships and stuff like that, and some more footage and some more different things that are going to kind of really try to push this home, especially once we get closer to release date. I think there's going to be even more stuff like collectibles, Lego sets, figures, merchandise, memorabilia, apparel, all that different stuff. So we're going to be covering on the channel. So definitely let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that. And we're going to be covering all kinds of movies on this channel because that's what we do here. So I hope you stick around. I hope you hit the thumbs up button. I hope you enjoyed this video and you got some value out of it. Let me know what you thought about this Superman trailer. Let me know if you're going to go see it. Just tell me, scale of 1 to 10, how hyped did this trailer make you for the movie? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.